Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Diana Lockett. I'm a realignment coach and I'm a yoga instructor. And my yoga has informed my coaching, and my coaching absolutely informs my yoga, with my intention to help you to realign in mind, body, and spirit so that you can find your access, your way back, your remembrance to your deepest joy. And sometimes joy isn't necessarily over the edge, being happy and excited and bubbly. Joy is being content with the present moment. And contentment is something that's available to us even when we're not feeling good, when we begin to recognize that every experience is filled with meaning. One of the things I teach is that every experience is pregnant with meaning if we allow it to be. So allow your mat to be a teacher today. Can you find contentment through your practice? Even if it's a pose that's challenging, even if you fall out of a pose, can you allow that to be an opportunity to be present with contentment? When we find contentment in our lives, when we open up to see everything with the lens of contentment, we begin to access this sense of unfathomable joy. Please close your eyes. Place your hands at your heart center and begin to feel your breath. So joyfully draw breath in and out. And as you pull in your breath, can you notice where your body receives it with contentment? And maybe where there might be some tightness or tension. And can you be okay with that part of yourself right here, right now, in this moment, without needing to make it different? Breathe in, soften into your heart space. And imagine your mind beginning to clear as it fills with breath. Please draw in one more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Release your hands. And come through a tabletop position on your hands and knees. My suggestion is to have 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks, you're welcome to use stacked books. Curl your toes under. Place your hands wide on your mat. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your sitting bones. Exhale, push in through your hands and your arms to lift your upper back to the sky. Come into a nice rounded spine. Inhale, find your cow stretch, belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, pull your belly in, lengthen your tailbone down. Please go through 2 more cycles. Inhale into a neutral position. Exhale, hips up and back. Keep your knees generously bent. You're in the downward dog position with deeply bent knees, and pedal your heels nice and slow. 1 breath per transition. As you pedal your heels, plug your fingers deeply into your mat, especially through your index finger and your thumb. And connect your belly button towards your spine. Good. Find stillness in downward dog for a breath in and out. Inhale into a high plank position, top of a push-up, core is strong. Exhale with your index finger still plugged, lift up and back into downward dog. Do that 2 more times. Notice if anything's changed with the engagement of your hands into your mat. With contentment, squeeze your index finger and your thumb into your mat. Once more into a high plank position. Good. Inhale, float your right leg up. Exhale, bend your right knee, open and stack your hips. Inhale, extend your right leg. Exhale, pull your right knee to your belly, high plank. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, open and stack your hips. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to belly. Inhale, extend your leg up, keep it lengthened. Exhale, step your foot forward between your hands and drop your left knee to the ground. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Low crescent lunge. Exhale, open your arms into a T. This time as you reach your arms up, lift your back leg off the ground. Inhale. Exhale, back leg can hover, open your arms into a T. Please do that one more time. You always have the option to keep your back knee on the ground. Inhale, extend your back leg up, reach through your fingers. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your back foot to the top of your mat and fold forward. Inhale, fingers to your shin bones, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, extend your arms, reach up tall, standing. Exhale, your hands to your heart and alongside your waist. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, soften your knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, top of the push-up. Breathe in, drop your knees. Inhale. Exhale, lean forward and lower your torso down to the earth. Squeeze your elbows in. Untuck your toes, peel your shoulders back. Inhale, push gently into your arms. Find a little back bend. Exhale, curl over your toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left leg up. Exhale, bend your left knee, open and stack your hips. Inhale, extend your leg. Exhale, knee to belly and plank. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend your knee, open and stack. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to belly. One more time, reach and open. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to belly. Inhale, reach your left leg all the way back. Hold for your exhale. And then look forward. Step your foot between your hands and drop your back knee. Inhale, extend your arms to the sky. Exhale, open your arms into a T position. Inhale, back knee option to lift, reach up. Exhale, back knee hovers, open up. Once more, inhale and exhale. Inhale, reach up, hold crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the earth, step to the top of your mat and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, please reach your arms up. Exhale, your hands to your heart center and alongside you. One more flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, soft knees to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, step back, top of a push-up. Breathe in. You can drop your knees if you wish. Core is strong. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peel your shoulders back. Push into your hands, either cobra or thighs and hips lift off the ground for upward dog. Exhale, curl over your toes, downward facing dog. Please find a few breaths. Return to the sense of contentment through your breath. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze your shoulders towards each other. Firm your fingers and arms, your core, your legs. Soften the back of your heart and notice where you can let go just a little bit more. Inhale, extend your right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows to 90 degrees, goalpost positions. Pull your elbows a little forward so that when your peripheral gaze, you can see them. And then suck your armpits back, and that's going to help you to connect your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulders onto your back body. And then inhale, gently draw your head back, chin is humble. Lengthen your fingers, even in your bent arm position, extend your fingers. Reach your back heel towards the wall behind you. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Maybe your heart starts to stretch upwards. Inhale, return your hands to the ground. And exhale, step back into a high plank. Core is strong, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peel your shoulders back, lift into your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Inhale, crescent lunge, extend your arms up. Exhale, cactus arms, elbows forward, shoulders back. Stretch through your fingers, inhale. Draw your head back so your ponytail or imaginary ponytail is pushing against an imaginary wall. Chin is humble. And then you slowly start to lift more from your heart than from your chin. Inhale, extend through your fingers, but keep your elbows bent. And exhale. One more breath. Inhale, hands to the ground. Exhale, step back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, peel your shoulders back, lift into your back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Find your breath. Return over and over to the sense of contentment through your breath, in your body, in this present moment. Inhale, extend your left leg behind you. And exhale, drop your left foot in front of your right knee to the side. So keep it to the left side, but it's roughly in line with your right knee. And then roll to the outer edge of your right foot. Firm your left foot into the ground. Lift your hips. Inhale, extend your arm to the sky. Side plank variation 2. Stretch through your fingers. Lift your hips a little bit higher. Reach the crown of your head forward. One more breath. Inhale, return your hand to the ground. And exhale, back into downward facing dog. Move right into the other side. Inhale, your right leg lifts. Exhale, right foot drops roughly 1 foot in front of your left foot. Spin both toes to face the right side of your mat. Lift your hips. Inhale, extend your arm and reach through your fingers. Radiate through the tips of your fingers. Imagine your fingers reaching for something that's just beyond your reach. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, hand to the ground. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, drop your knees and lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Lengthen your arms behind you. Inhale, peel your shoulders away from the ground and push into the tops of your feet. And now breathe into your back waist. So you're filling your belly towards your back body. Inhale, peel your shoulders away from the ground. Lengthen the crown of your head forward. And maybe smile at yourself from the inside out. You can stay here or inhale, extend your legs. Maybe lifting your thighs off the ground. Softening through your heart. Good, and slowly lower down. Make a pillow for your forehead and rest your forehead down to the ground. Breathe in. And out. Inhale, gently place your forearms on the ground, elbows beneath your shoulders, fingers pointing forward, Sphinx Pose. Press deeply into the tops of your feet. Draw your elbows isometrically back, shoulders back, and begin to lift your heart. Now ensure that your tailbone's lengthening towards your heels, and belly is slightly toned. Find your breath with contentment. Draw your shoulders back a little more. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Inhale, spin your right fingers to face the left side of your mat. Bend your left knee, reach back with your left hand for the front of your left ankle. Flex your toes away from your body. And as you peel your heart up, push into your right foot and pull your left heel towards your glutes. Inhale. And exhale. Right foot is so heavy, your right inner thigh is perhaps being magnetically drawn towards the sky without lifting your leg off the ground. One more breath. Inhale, return both elbows to the ground. Palms face forward, Sphinx pose once more. Pull your elbows in, your heart up, tailbone down. Feet are heavy. Good. Inhale, flip your left hand so your left fingers are now pointing the right side of your mat. Shoulder is still above your elbow. Bend your right knee, reach for the top of your right ankle. Flex your toes back. Begin to kick your ankle into your hands. That's going to propel your heart up. Left foot is heavy, left inner thigh is engaged. So you have this sense of your left thigh drawing back even though your foot stays on the ground. Breathe in and out. One more breath. Inhale, release your leg, come back for a moment into Sphinx pose. And then exhale, lower your torso to the ground. Bend both of your knees, heels in towards your buttocks. Reach back for the front of both ankles. Flex your toes towards the wall behind you. Now squeeze your shoulders onto your back body. Inhale, breathe and lift your heart. Lift your thighs. Good. Feel your ankles and your shin bones isometrically hugging the midline so you don't splay your knees open. One more breath. Inhale, slowly release. Hands to the ground. Toes are curled under. Lift your hips towards your heels. Tense your fingers, toes are curled under. And then melt into a puppy dog stretch. So this is like downward dog, but knees are on the ground. Underarms are lifting tall. Fingers pressing into your mat, but your palm is lifting away. Good. Inhale, forward into a tabletop position. Exhale, lift up and back into downward facing dog. Inhale, extend your right leg up behind you. Exhale, bend your right knee, open and stack your hips. And continue to draw your right hip open. Your right glute is slightly engaged. And maybe flip your dog. Let your right foot drop all the way to the outside of your right mat. Lengthen your left leg, lift your hips, and reach your right arm forward. Breathe in and out with contentment. Inhale, come all the way back. Extend your right leg and drop your right foot alongside your left foot. Float your left leg up. Bend your left knee, open and stack your hips. Feel your left glute drawing into your body slightly, and then drop your left foot to the side of your mat. Extend your right leg, lift your hips. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over. Inhale, return your hand to the ground, leg extends up. And exhale, release your foot to the ground. Find one cycle of breath in downward dog. Good, and then soften your knees, look forward and step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. My apologies, my paper's flying. Exhale, fold. Go ahead and please reach for your blocks or your stacked books. Inhale, once more, lift, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, your hands to your heart and alongside your waist. Anchor through your left foot. Soften your left knee and place your right ankle across your left thigh. Sit down into an imaginary little chair and then let your fingers rest onto your block for a moment. Ensure that your left toes are pointing forward. And now find your breath. So even if your fingers are grazing your blocks, can you draw your shoulders onto your back body? And as an option, with your shoulders connecting, you can place your hands on the sole of your right foot and on your right knee, and then squeeze into the midline. So you're hugging in, creating a lot of strength and power, and then sit a little bit deeper. You'll feel this more into your right hip. One more breath. Inhale, reverse, slowly come on up. Exhale, release your foot to the ground. Anchor through your right foot, left ankle comes across your right thigh. Sit down into your little chair. Fingers graze your blocks. Take a few moments to settle, flex your left toes. So one of my wonderful students, Neil, used the analogy of little chair for imagery, and I love it, so I'm using it now. Thank you, Neil. You can stay here, shoulders onto your back body, hand to foot, hand to knee as an option. Squeeze into the midline. This is your muscle strength. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Inhale, push through your standing foot to come all the way up to stand. Exhale, release your hands. Stretch your left arm alongside you, palm facing up. Inhale, your right hand behind you, and bend your right knee and catch the inside of your right leg. Inhale, sit nice and tall, stand nice and tall. Let me reverse, let me do that over, sorry guys. Left arm extends, right arm to the sky, and then bend your left leg, my apologies. Knees stuck, hugging in towards each other. Flex your toes back. And now inhale, soften your heart, reach up. Exhale, perhaps begin to kick your leg back. Now you might want to stay in a balancing pose and find grace and contentment in that experience, or maybe you begin to kick your leg back, stretch your heart forward, kick your leg back, stretch your heart forward, feel your breath, feel your strength. One more inhale, and if you fall out of it with grace, you come right back into it. Good, slowly come on back out. And exhale, release. And shake it out. So contentment is welcomed even if you fall out of your pose. It does not define you. Right arm opens up to the side. Pull your right heel to your glute by bending your knee and reach to the inside of your right foot. Now left arm extends. Inhale. And exhale, kick your leg back. So you get to go to the place where it feels appropriate for your body. So you might stay standing, or perhaps you kick back and come into a gentle back bend. And maybe your torso leans a little forward without coming into a full forward fold. So keep it as a back bend. Open your heart, smile at yourself. One more breath. If you fall out, you come right back into it. Good, and slowly come on back up. Inhale, arms down, legs down, shoulders up and back. Find your breath. Beautiful. Inhale, extend your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart center and alongside your waist. Once more, inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, with soft knees, fold to the earth. Remove your blocks. If it's still there, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back into downward facing dog and pedal through your heels once more. Shift your hips from side to side maybe. Notice where you've welcomed contentment into your body as the form of spaciousness or openness. Find stillness in your dog pose. Inhale, drop your knees to the ground. And exhale, roll over onto your back. Once there, pull your knees into your belly. Rock from side to side. Find your breath and begin to slow it down. Tailbone is heavy. Relax your shoulders. Inhale, open your arms into a T position. Exhale, soften your knees to your left and gaze can turn to your right. Perhaps your hand over your right thigh can encourage your right thigh down. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Inhale back to center. Squeeze your knees in, rock from side to side. And exhale your knees to your right, arms open to a T, gaze to your left. Any variation that serves you today, please move into that experience in your body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, elbows inside your knees, hands to your outer shins or outer edges of your feet, and pull your knees down. Happy baby. Let your tailbone be heavy. Maybe rock your baby from side to side. And relax your feet to the edges of your mat, knees bent. And then knees touch into the center, so you're creating an inverted V. Wrap your shoulders under your back so you feel your heart open. And place your left hand on your heart center and your right hand to your belly. As you soften your breath down to the earth, relaxing fully into your body right now. Where can you open to receive and welcome contentment in your life? Where can you release resistance and let it transform into a sense of joy? And where can you see all of your experiences with contentment as an opportunity to awaken in your life? You're welcome to stay as you are, or relax your legs forward and arms down, palms to the sky for Shavasana. We'll hold here for a few moments together. You let go a little bit more. Your muscles, your bones, and your skin. And with contentment, allow your mat, your floor, and the earth to support you. If you wish to stay in Shavasana longer, please honor yourself and stay there. Otherwise, bringing your awareness back into your space and into your body. And joyfully track your breath. Awaken your fingers with soft movements, your toes, your ankles, and your wrists. Inhale, extend your arms overhead and your feet in the opposite direction, and exhale with a gentle sigh, H-A. Quietly make your way to one side, taking a moment to rest on your side body. And please transition to a seated posture. Sitting tall, maybe onto a block, removing the flesh from the back of your hips. Little tone through your core. And place your hands at your heart center. And bow to your heart. Inhale through your nose. Part your lips, exhale, sigh. Thank you so much for joining me on your mats today, for being willing to lean into the joy or contentment that awaits you in your life when you recognize that everything is happening to awaken you and awaken us on this earth. The light in me acknowledges and bows to the light within each of you. Namaste.